about to get rocked here in Greenfield, Indiana. Just off to our west in Indianapolis is a thunderstorm that has been tagged destructive with 80-mile-an-hour winds. And we are kind of primed to just get steamrolled by it. So, yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing. We are just waiting. Starting to see some structure. There's been a little bit of lightning. Not very much, but this storm is getting mean. And I'm still watching the southern end of it to see if it tries to spin up. There's a large tornado on the ground west of Bloomington, Indiana currently, with other cells starting to develop and head this general direction. So my plan is essentially start here in Greenfield and just kind of move east with these and stay with them as much as I can. This storm rolling through Indianapolis right now and heading my way really means business. So we will see what happens. I'm hoping for no hail. Thing I've seen this entire time. So strap in, boys and girls. I'm a little bit surprised they haven't extended the thunderstorm warning yet. That seems like a thing that probably should have been done already. My only concern with my position currently is going to be hail. I'm really hoping, based on radar at the moment, hail doesn't seem like it's, not too big of an issue. This is a just heavy wind threat. That is some powerful wind moving through Indianapolis right now. We've still got tornado warning back near the Illinois-Indiana border and then southwest of that. It's going to be a really interesting evening. We'll see how this all evolves. All I know is we're going to hang out right here probably, and yeah, that's basically it. There's not much to do with a big old windbag like this, other than sit, wait, and hope for the best. You can really start to see it move in. I am still shocked they have not extended this thunderstorm warning. I am very confused. Hopefully stream looks okay. Hopefully you can hear me. Honestly, first time using this setup, so I have no clue. It's starting to look very ominous in front of us, though. And we're getting rained on a little bit. Solve that problem. I bet there's our thunderstorm warning. Yep. Lightning, nice. Interesting. I get it now. I think. So if we do that, does it put it where it's supposed to be? We'll find out together. It does. Nice. Okay. How about that? Today we learned something. Cool. All right. Niftinito. We're going to put Starlink through its paces. I don't like that. Can I switch to that? What a weird title for that. I do think we're going to want to eventually go south. Because the southern part of this line is starting to... It's trying to do its thing. Able to update the title. All right. Now we wait again. I do think we're going to want to go south, though. 'Cause that's getting a little beam. So I think we're going to ultimately want to go to Rushville. I think.
This route avoids road closures on US 52. You're on the fastest route. You should reach your destination by 7:51 p.m.
Good job, windshield wipers. boy, oh. That's something. Oh boy. The camera doesn't really do it justice. There's some ugly color here. Lightning's picking up too. We went from none to good bit. See, still a couple minutes out, still looks mean. And then all this to go back south. Here it comes, I reckon. There's just a little bit of rain out in front of it. The wind is still lagging behind a little. Here it comes. My wiper blades, they're not even that old. That's the sad part. There it is. All right, here's our win. Yep. There's some metal somewhere. Yeah. One light bulb swaying in the wind. This is why I need an anemometer on my car. I don't really know what the speed there was. Not bad though. Everything still has power, so it really couldn't have been that bad, right? Am I right? A little bit of tree debris over there. Alright. Now, we carry on. Something lid to a trash can laying in the parking lot back there. Stop yelling at me, Google. I know. I get it. Alright. Believe that? It's like the first one this year. Alright, now the real fun begins. We're heading down towards Rushville, Indiana now. The southern portion of this line is trying to be silly, but there's also even further south, down southwest of Greensburg, Indiana, and then Seymour. There's some other storms popping up that are short-term tornado risk, while they're kind of individual cells. So we're kind of heading in those general directions. That way we can see what happens. But now, most of southwest Ohio and into central Ohio, you're all under a tornado watch now, so strap in because it's going to be a long night. I mean, kind of. Storms are moving pretty quick, so they'll be in and out, but they're going to pack a punch. There's plenty of energy out there. Oh, I don't think that cone's supposed to be there. Or it might be supposed to be there, but I don't think it's supposed to be on that side. That phone box looks kind of messed up. Tree debris, but nothing too crazy, honestly. Southern end kind of really taken over and almost starting to become its own dominant cell, which is the whole reason we are going that-ish direction. We'll see what happens. A little limb down, not huge, but it's the biggest one I've seen so far. approaching when flashing. I should have gone. That guy was turning. Shelbyville, Indiana. Starting to get a little shape to it. Now that it's got some clean inflow, it's kind of all by itself. That's what we're playing for here. We'll see what happens. Good chance it's going to get some pretty gnarly hail, and I don't want that either. A lot of things I'm just not interested in. Lightning on that starting to pick up too. Becoming a beast. Slowly but surely. Chase, it's an entirely different ballgame. I'm looking forward to that. But 'tis the way the season's gone. Everything has been at night here, and it's really frustrating. Pretty skies off to the right, though. It's a little bright. You can kind of tell. It's fun. Too bad we're about to look away from it. Hey-o. Yep, both of those storms I talked about a little bit ago now have tornado warnings. So, those of you in, call it, basically Oxford, Southwest, down towards Cincinnati. Heads up, those storms are chugging your way. Thank goodness they moved the start time of the Reds game up. That could have been ugly. So shout out to Major League Baseball for getting that one right. And all the Mets I'm sure they talked to that said, hey, that's probably a good idea. Good on all of you. Starlink. Oh, I was supposed to turn there, I think. I made some changes to the Starlink, sort of. So I'm hoping what I did helps keep it at least a little more stable, but at this point it is what it is. I didn't even bring my laptop. I'm just streaming from my phone. I found a nice little app that lets me do what I want, so we're giving this a shot to see what happens. But there are now 3 tornado warnings in southern Indiana, or southeast Indiana, really. Wow. And then this storm I'm coming up on is starting to also take on a supercellular shape. This is about to get real hairy real fast. I'm not a huge fan of the direction I'm going to be coming in from, but I think I'm going to get ahead of it. We will find out. But we're locked in, and we are ready to go. Although I'm not a huge fan of the slow speeds we're doing here. Respectfully, got places to go. But hey, I think the red's won, so that's good news. This is... I really want to pass this guy, but ain't gonna happen on this road, that's for sure. Go straight, please. Thank you. Love that for me. Oh, don't like this intersection. Jeez. I really like these roads either, but alright. We got a buggy. It's my fault for being on this road because I missed my turn, so nobody to blame but myself. Theoretically, we should not miss our turns. It will actually yell at me. Nelly. Flood area. Glad we're not going that way. Those storms in southeast Indiana are gnarly. There's at least probably one tornado. I do think if we can get it to Rushville, we're going to be in a solid spot. We're 18 minutes away, but it is a race against time. I feel like it's going south. Full bridge. Going like that. hopefully back out in front of it. This is actually a pretty good spot once we get into Rushville. Deal with this first. Another mile. The old core punch, boys and girls, I think. Kind of, more or less. This still has like softball type hail or something. We would not be doing this. What up, Mr. Bolt? Train, go away. No train? Alright. Rad. Okay. 52 is our main road. That takes us straight to Rushville. All those cells down south. There's a train down there, it's just terrible. That's the only reason we are super interested in going south for them, but maybe we get them as they come northeast to us. Get to Rushville, we're out into the clean air a little bit. We'll look back and hopefully into the little hook there and see if it looks like it's actively trying or if what the deal is. We will see. Realistically, no idea if the stream is even still going. Starlink, hope you're doing your thing. They're cheap. I know Google Street View. I really feel like this will be faster than going straight south out of sure all the storms to its south are choking it off. That's what looks like is happening. $7,000 360 camera on top of my car so I can point you towards cool stuff. Or at least what we'll call our area. Much is going on. You can tell where it was trying to go on. Liberty, Indiana.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Well, that's not true, because you literally... Liberty, Indiana.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Alright, we'll look. I don't have time for your shenanigans.
Continue on US 52 East for 2 miles. Your route may be affected.
My route may indeed be impacted by fear. You are, but however did you know? Oh, Oscar. Google's got attitude today, and I don't like it. Alright. They're gonna meander towards Liberty. If this little fella does something great, it's probably not going to, but we're gonna go play with the mess. Gas time, we get stuff out of storage. 325. Oof. And we did not get gas here. Respectfully, Alexa's not much better. Although she's been around longer than Google, so maybe she's got that wisdom.
In 1,000 feet, continue straight onto Indiana 44 East, East 2nd Street.
I got it for $319, and I wasn't real thrilled about that, but that's better than $325 or whatever it was. I already forgot.
Continue straight onto Indiana 44 East, East 2nd Street.
There's still like a little bit of rotation behind us. It's trying. It wants to. I think it's going to get interfered with too much, though. This is turning into a giant blob. More storms behind, though, so west of Indianapolis again. There far more. So that's interesting. Everything here is expensive. Jeez.
Continue on Indiana 44 East for 16 miles.
Weirdest little bit of rotation right there. No. Oh no. Stop it. Thanks, Willie. We will, we'll do our best, but everything is good. I hope you and Aaron are good as well. Indiana. There's a interesting circulation right on top of you. Michigan trying to happen over there. Wild. Such a weird chase. we hopefully kind of continue east and can get in position for some of these coming out of Indiana. It's going to be basically a race against time. Back. Funny that I rolled down my window and I took a dump. That's a hefty storm over there. There's so much just very broad rotation in all of this. It's kind of bananas. Kind of off to my north, the sky looks pretty. Looks nice. See the back end of those storms? See a little bit of sunshine? Pretty keen. I need to like sit somewhere because I want to show y'all this. Speed limit 30. Allow me to slow down. Too fast. Oh, you're too fast. Because I feel like this is trying to do something over that's southwest of Brookville there. It's pretty bananas. her back to it with a little hook coming around on the backside. Figures I'm gonna get the one that's gonna be a rainy disaster. If it does, that checks out. Unfortunately, getting through the town of Connerville is going to take a minute over here. Oh, 327. Yeah. Lightning right where that spin is, too. Usually when you see lightning kind of co-located with a little bit of rotation, it's indicative of a little bit of a stronger updraft.